In this problem, we want to find the critical numbers and open intervals in which the function is increasing or decreasing. So this is a piecewise function. And we got x squared minus 5x minus 1 when x is less than or equal to 0, and 4x minus 1 when x is greater than 0. Well, step 1, we want to find the derivative of everything. So find the derivative of each piece separately. The derivative of x squared minus 5x minus 1 is 2x minus 5. And derivative of 4x minus 1 is 4. And our conditions still hold true. Now step 2, we're going to set each one of these equal to 0 and solve them. So I got 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. And we got 4 is equal to 0. Now 4 is equal to 0 doesn't go anywhere, but this one, take negative 5 over, gives us positive 5, divide both sides by 2, and we get 5/2. So that's going to be our critical value. Now actually, since it's 5/2, which is like 2.5, and that was for our first piece, which is only valid when x is less than or equal to 0, we're going to find out this critical value doesn't do anything. But if you recognize that, that's fantastic, but I'm happy when people get to the point where I'm just looking at it. Now, besides the 5/2, the other critical value we want is this number right here on our condition. So we also want x equals 0. Again, that comes from right here. Whatever number's here is what automatically a critical value, critical number. So we got x is equal to 0, and x is equal to 5/2. That's going from negative infinity to positive infinity. Now the 0, this one right here, this is where it changes over. When we got x is less than 0, that's the left here. When we got x is greater than 0, that's over here. Well, we want to pick test cases. So I want to choose an x value between negative infinity and 0, like negative 1. We want to choose something between 0 and 5/2. Remember 5/2 is 2.5, so like 1. And we want to choose something greater than 2.5, like 3 or 4. Now, since this is the less than, we're going to plug this into our first piece, which is a 2x minus 5. So I got 2 times negative 1 minus 5. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 minus 5 is negative, so it's decreasing. Now I'm going to plug 1 in to my second piece, which is 4. There is no x, and also I'm going to plug it in 4 here. And there's no x there. These are positive, so it's increasing and increasing. Now notice this critical value, nothing happened here. It never will. When you find a critical value that isn't in the range that you specify here, whatever your x values are, it actually falls in the other one, then it's a bogus critical value. If you see that, fantastic. If not, just write it like you see it. So this is decreasing from negative infinity to 0. Then it's increasing from 0 to 5/2, and then it's increasing from 5/2 to positive infinity. Or you could write increasing from 0 to infinity. And those would be your answers.